Good morning. It is Monday, May 18th. I'm Lauren Frisbell.
I'm Tim Ryan. Police say nearly 200 people are being charged with felonies after Sunday's gun battle between rival biker gangs that left 9 people dead in Waco.
Dan Godwin's live in Waco with the latest. Dan.
Well, Lauren, the crime scene here is still being processed. There is a tremendous amount of evidence to go over and classify and collect. Now, as you mentioned, we do have some new numbers we've received from the Waco Police Department. The sergeant who's giving updates says 192 people who were detained by law enforcement in the aftermath of this shooting are being booked into McLennan County Jail on charges of engaging in organized crime. Now, some of those people who are being charged, the 192 of them, some who are being charged may also face upgraded charges later, including, for some, possibly capital murder. We want to take a look at the crime scene from yesterday. We're also hearing from Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission. They are ordering this Twin Peaks restaurant and bar closed for the next 7 days. It's called a suspension of business because of concerns that some additional violence could happen here. At least 5 biker gangs had met at this restaurant yesterday to discuss turf and recruitment. There was an incident in a bathroom that spilled out into the restaurant, then escalated into a gun battle in the parking lot. When the shooting was over, 9 people were dead, 18 were injured. There were Waco police and state troopers on the scene ahead of time before the gun battle. They were anticipating possible trouble, so those officers were able to open fire on the bikers as the shooting began. And as a result of those officers here, a much worse tragedy may well have been prevented. No bystanders were hurt. Waco police also told us this morning that there have been credible threats directed at police and other law enforcement officers, but they say the resources are available to deal with those threats.
They are threatening to kill uniformed officers, and we're aware of that. We are sharing the intelligence we're getting. We know we had a heavy influx of biker members coming into our area yesterday after the initial shooting here at Twin Peaks. We believe that was in an attempt to come in. I think they saw the show of force that we had here. They saw the large number of officers that we had here, and not only in this location, but scattered throughout Waco, and we were prepared for worst case scenario if they tried to bring a fight to us.
We've got some additional aerial footage here showing some of the people being led away from the scene afterwards who were detained, and as we mentioned at the top of this report, now being charged with engaging in organized crime. Waco police tell us they tried to convince this Twin Peaks, the management here at this Twin Peaks a couple of months ago, that allowing this gathering to happen was a bad idea based on intel and that they should turn the gangs away. But police say the restaurant chose not to cooperate with what police were urging. Now, the management of Twin Peaks at this location did issue a statement. We want to show you that statement. It reads in part, "We are horrified by the criminal violent acts that happened outside our Waco restaurant. Our management has had ongoing and positive communication with police, and we will continue to cooperate with police as they investigate this terrible crime." One thing we did hear from the Waco police sergeant this morning at one of the briefings, he said the last part of that statement from this Twin Peaks location here is a fabrication, and that there had not been cooperation ahead of time. Reporting live, Dan Godwin. Back to Tim and Lauren.